What's good? It's Music Nick. Today, we're going to be doing something different. We're doing a little sound design tutorial. So, we're going to be making ARPS in Electra. Specifically, we're going to be making some chill, spacey ARPS. I've kind of been on this wave recently, I've been developing my own Electra pack. It's going to be like 50 ARPS, chill, spacey, dope ARPS. I've been on this wave. If you listen to a lot of my beats recently, they're kind of just these like spacey vibes. They're all with these Electra ARPS I've been making. I've been like just making these crazy ARPS, like half-timing them, making these like crazy things and like just messing around with these ARPS. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing to show the basics to get you started on designing your own sounds in Electra. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's Music Nick making chill, spacey ARPS in Electra. Let's do it. So we got Electra open, we hit initialize, we reset all, and this is how it comes up. First things first, let's just get a quick lay of the land. So the basic idea is we got these 4 synths. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We can click between them by going on to them. They got different colors. So there's 4 synths, and we can turn them on and off here. It starts out with just this first one on. These ones are turned off. Within each of those, you have 3 sound options, and then a ton of things you can do within that. So for each sound that you pick, there's this row of options right here. So you can mess with like the octave, this interval, the fine tuning, and like this tone, along with like the, I don't know what PW stands for, but it kind of just changed the wave form. Then for each individual synth here, you have all these options: the arpeggiator, the envelope, all these settings, this insert effect, this filter, all of this down here is for each individual one of these. It has its own, all of this. And then up here is the master effects, where there's going to be, you get one master actual like effect, and then you have the general volume and all these things like the high, low, and like the kind of main equalizing stuff up there. So that's the lay of the land. That's what you're working with. So to actually get into designing our sound, especially for a chill sound, so I'm going for these chill spacey sounds. So the first thing we're going to do is within this wave table, we're going to go in here and we're going to grab, where is it? We're going to grab the sign. Grab that sign and we pull it all the way back to here. We just got this basic sign, so pull the PW all the way back. So it's just like the how many times that it repeats. So we'll pull it back to just one sign. Super clean sound. And then with that super clean sound, let's just quickly go in here to our piano roll and let's just create some kind of chord sequence just so we can have that playing while we design our sound. So we're gonna do that, and then so we got a little chord progression going. We got this, and let's just immediately throw it onto this. We'll go up 2 for this initial sound. So we got up 2 going now. And the first thing you're gonna want to do is go down to this envelope, bring that attack up to at least like 0.001, because there's gonna be like some like little like clicking. We're gonna be a little clicking. So first thing I want to do is declick, bring this up to at least like 0.01. Much cleaner sound. And then you can mess around with this shape here, get the general shape of the sound, and then that's also going to see how these things change it. So let's make it a kind of plucky sound. So we'll like bring down that release a whole bunch, bring down the sustain, and then we'll just mess with this decay, and we'll have the attack like that. So let's listen how it is now. Bring the release up too, just to get rid of that click. Alright, so let's go through some of these things. So the tone, let's see how that changed a little bit, just whether it's a little bit harsher, a little bit more mellow of a sound. Just put it right there. We're not gonna mess with that. Yeah, that's what those effects are right there. From down in here, we can mess with our actual arpeggiator settings. So the BPM, how fast it goes. So we can make it half speed. But we're gonna keep it on that. You can also mess with how loud these are. You can make it like skip sounds, make it like stop at certain points, make it like loop back at certain points. You can do all sorts of things here. So like if we put like that R there, we'll like skip over it. Put this E there, like ends it. Let's see, I think L maybe loops it. You can also like make a mess with it. You can make like a little slide with these, slide up or down. You can make it a note up or down. So let's maybe try out, see how going up an octave sounds right there. Don't really fuck with that. Let's maybe see how going like down an octave would be instead. Wherever it is. Just to do a little something different, we'll stick that in there. And then let's throw on an effect on this. So what effect do we want here? Let's try out a ping pong. Whoa, that's crazy already. Shit. Alright, that's fucking crazy. So we're definitely going to do that. Let's mess around with one more thing on this sound. So let's go over to this filter over here. So the starting filter, I usually like how it starts. It's got this high, like cuts out those highs there. So oftentimes I like to do, I'll pull down the cutoff and you pull up the envelope, but it'll do like this like waving thing. So that's kind of crazy. Let's try one more thing. Matrix down here. This one's kind of complicated. It took me a minute to figure out, but so here's what we're gonna do though. I think let's see if it's gonna sound good. So my idea is we're gonna make it adjust what this is a little bit and just maybe see how that sounds. But let's actually just experiment by doing it manually. Yeah, that'll be cool. So the way we're gonna do that is, so we're gonna go down to this matrix. We're going to set this matrix to set this oscillator right here, this like LFO whatever thingy, to mess with this. So we're going to make those three things interact. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go right here. We're going to choose LFO1. So now we chose this. And then we're going to say we want to go to PW1. And then we're going to set the amount of modulation. We're just going to do slight modulation. And we're going to set that speed over and that shape over here. So let's just see how it sounds. Let's mess around with some other shapes. So we're actually going to turn that off, but couldn't really get a setting that I liked. So we're just going to make it how it is, but that is how you would do that. Or you can change any of the other settings that you want to mess with. You can mess around with that. So that is how you do that though. So let's just we got this sound going right here. Let's add in one more sound. So let's just turn that off and go into here and let's start designing a secondary sound. We're going to make it like half speeded, a half speed of that same of that ARP, but maybe we'll make it go up higher. Pick that sine again. Let's not go, let's just keep it basic sounds. Where is it? Sine. Go half speed, just up. Let's go. Actually, let's leave that octave up 1 for this one. Let's go to attack up a little bit again. Release down, this down. multi-tap. Alright, last thing, we have this master effect we can put on. So let's maybe put on some kind of a reverb. Let's go, let's try this reverb Cathedral Old. Alright, so that's our sound there. We just kept it basic for this one. We got just 2 signs. We could definitely add in some other sounds once we get out of any of those just like sine, just smooth sounds. It's gonna start getting more tension in there, kind of gets away from that chill spacey. So I was just gonna keep it really simple on this one, but definitely gonna probably make some more of these in the future, make some more sound design as I get more deeper into it. But that's basically giving you a basic understanding, showing you what I've kind of learned, showing you what tools you have here, showing you got these 4 synths, you got the synths inside of those, you got the specific effects you can put on each of those. So we put a ping pong on that first one, we put a multi-tap on the second one, but then we reverb both of them together. We gave this one a slower ARP and a different ARP, but both going up, and then this one a little bit faster and goes a little bit higher up. So they go together, but they're not the same, but they don't clash. We mess with the envelope just to make them a more plucky sound, and we showed you how you can mess with this LFO to like operate and like mess with other things, sort of do like automation within the sound, but didn't really work out for this sound, but showed you how you can do it. So the last thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna file, save patch. I'll put this in for my Electra bank. So we're gonna call this ARP. What are we gonna call this? I have no fucking idea. What are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this collective. The Martin the 1340 collective. We'll call it all in actually. All in. So that's the ARP all in. So when you go cop that, cop this bank when it's out, that's the all in that you just saw those made. And then what I've really been doing though, my key to these, the last thing I'm gonna show you, then I'm gonna make a beat out of this, throw it in at the end. Throw this in here. This is what I've been doing mostly though. So that sound I've been making the whole entire time is kind of fast, kind of crazy, and it's kind of high pitched, because in my brain this whole time I'm making this, I've just been wanting to put it in halftime. Let's try out the different half times. Alright, yep, cut the video. I gotta go make this beat. We'll throw it in at the end. So I hope you watched to the end, because that was the most important part right there. Throwing on that halftime, and maybe throwing gross beat if you don't have halftime, but I recommend you get this fucking halftime because it's the shit. So yeah, that's how you make those chill, spacey ARPs, and throw it in that halftime and make these crazy chill ass beats. So I'm gonna go cook up with this. I hope that inspires you. If you have Electra, go start messing around making your own sounds. And if you want some inspiration, I'm going to be putting out my pack soon. You can cop it, you can study it, because that's definitely what I did. I definitely copped some packs, learned what I liked. Then I was like, you know what, I got to study these and start making them myself. So, hope you like this video. Hope it's helpful. A little something different, a little tutorial. Sound design. It's Music Nick. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Appreciate you watching. I'm out. Peace.